Christine Renee here. I am super excited to jump on with you today. Every 3 months or so, I kind of look at my life and do a little analysis of what's working really well. What do I still need to focus on? How can I heal myself further? Who else does this? Let me know in the comments, in the chat below. In this assessment, over the summer, I was very much health and wellness. This has to be a priority. I've got to heal my gut. I was in an autoimmune flare. And so everything that I did in my business or in my home life or whatever had this emphasis of health and wellness wrapped into it. And that was my focus. And so I could see how my health shifted as I made that a potent priority in my life. And now I'm sure you guys have noticed I'm like all fun and flair right now, because my new goal and objective at this point in time in my life is to include more fun and play, and can be a kind of follow the routine and regimen, do the things that I'm supposed to do. And I really want to, as we are going through this pandemic, this election period, this transition of our government, all of this heaviness that is going on in the world, I was like, what does my spiritual audience really need right now? How can I support them the best and work on myself at the same time? And you know what it was? It was like, no, we just need to have a collective deep breath and turn into like, how can we embrace and celebrate fun and joy in our life? And so I have been really kind of like honing in on this, and I have this beautiful deck. It's called the Good Tarot. I don't know if you guys have seen this one before, the Good Tarot, by Carlette Baron Reed. And their cards, they're beautiful cards, and they're based on 4 elements. And hence we're having like a little 4 elements conversation these days, a little focus. And these cards are gorgeous, and I love them. And so I've been pulling cards every once in a while. It's part of my practice. I have my altar space, and what I like to do is just make my altar space kind of like a buffet. So I can go like, oh, do I want to drum on my shamanic drum? Do I want to play with my crystals? Do I want to play with my tarot cards, oracle cards, whatever it may be? And for the last 3 weeks, I keep pulling the same exact card, the 2 of Earth. And it didn't really hit me until I was like, okay, I'm just going to do this assessment, that I keep drawing this very specific card. And so when I ask, like, what should my business focus be? I get this card. When I ask, how can I enhance my relationship? I get this card. Like, this is the card, the answer for everything for right now is this one. And so I want to read you what this card represents, and notice how it reflects on what we're doing here in this group. So it says, and it always puts it in the first person, which I love, because then it becomes an affirmation. My efforts bring me joy. Play and work are not separate, because what I'm doing is actually fun. If conditions change, I can switch gears easily. I am fully present in the excitement of creativity and am eager to experience the surprises that occur when seeds I have planted take root, sprout, and develop in unexpected ways. This is a time for flexibility and trust in how the universe will shape what is coming into being. One way or another, my dreams manifest into the material world. And so I just love that, my 2 of Earth card that I keep drawing. And I want to say I'm so excited and woohoo for everyone who filled out their realms assessment. So I am getting certified in this modality of doing coaching based on the realms. I am doing a workshop this weekend based on understanding the chakras and this personality assessment on what rings true for you and how does it affect your business life? How does it really change things, and how can you look at how you are and utilize your strengths and understand your weaknesses? Because I really believe awareness is always the first step to healing. We have to be aware of what's going on, take the blinders off, take away the veil to see things as they are, change our perception so that we can really understand how things are affected, in what ways, what energy are we putting out there. And so we have so many secrets in our personality. And I know that there is like 100 different types of personality tests. You can take the Myers-Briggs, you could take the Enneagram. There are so many. You can look at astrology. There are so many different ways to look at it, but I absolutely love working with the 4 elements because it corresponds with chakras. And if you guys have seen my website yet, you are like, oh, she is a chakra queen. And so I love playing with chakras and getting into the space that this is where the wisdom is held. Like you can, if you understand the chakras, you have the map to healing. And so when you look at your personality through the lens, thank you, of the elements, then you can really start to notice, how is this affecting my business? How is this affecting my relationships? How is this affecting my home life? If I am really stagnant in one, or am I flexible and do I move into others? What about the realm that you guys took the test on? Like, is one really weak? And what is it asking for you to do then? So we're going to be playing with this on Saturday in my Chakra Awareness for Business Success class. It is going to not be your typical business oriented class, because we are going to invite fun. We're going to invite movement. We're going to look at things in different ways, as well as getting the information on chakras and how you can start to heal them and shift them so that you can stand full in your beautiful, balanced life, and have that energy help you move you forward into the new year. So if you have been stuck in progressing your business, if you don't want another year go by before you open, like was 2020 the year that you thought you were going to do it, and then everything got put on hold because of COVID? And are there going to be more excuses that come up, or is now the time? Is now the time that's calling you to say, yes, I want to make this my part-time biz, or yes, I'm ready to move my part-time biz to my full-time biz? Because there are shifts there that can be so life-changing that you can do this now. And so I just want to support you. If you're a Reiki practitioner, if you're a Reiki master, if you're a spiritual entrepreneur and are ready to start living the business life as a spiritual entrepreneur, I want to be able to support you in that. So that class is coming up. If you want to work more one-on-one with me, know that I do have a coaching session available that specifically uses this realm's information to ask you questions that are potent for you. You know, knowing this information, then I can really go, I know the way her personality works or his personality works, and I'm going to ask the questions that feel the most transformative for this personality. And so with you guys filling that out, it gives me tools to support you. And I'm really looking forward to seeing, I've got basically 12 coaching sessions a month that I can book out. And so if you want to book that, I've posted the link to my Calendly calendar. It's $222. It is so much fun. Everyone who I've done sessions with thus far are having like shifts, even if it's not in the first, like right then on the call, within a couple days, they're like, whoa, things are changing. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Because that's what we want to see, is we want to start moving the stagnant chi, and we're going to move into vibrancy. We're going to move into welcoming in new positive energy. We're welcoming in a shift in our lives that can make like ripple effect out. Like if you are healed and you're a business owner and you are doing the good work, that as a light worker, it's going to have a ripple effect. And so I am going to you to say, like, yes, you can. You can say, I am worth it. I'm worth the self-healing. I'm worth doing the course this weekend, or signing up for a session and just trying it out. Put it on for size. And how does it feel? What does it feel like to get the support that you've been looking for, to understand what might be blocked and how to help move that energy and shift into a new mindset? So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to jump on a little 10-minute power call. Just PM me or post in the comments, like, I want to do that first. Happy to do that first. And I'm super excited to hopefully see you all this weekend on Saturday. All right. Take care, everyone.